Alright. Oh man, I forgot to turn my light on again. Alright. I might actually adjust where I'm sitting on the screen too. Alright, now I'm ready. And it should be a fun time. We've only have one loss against Vester 2 streams ago, actually, I think. But today we have 3 matches before moving into the UEFA Champions League. Unfortunately, I'm a little confused on why it's not showing who I'm playing. I actually went through the draw before. But I did have a crash, so it might have deleted who we were drawn against. But that's not the end of the world, luckily. Oh, great. That's not what you want to see. Pretty crap intake, it looks like. Which, to be fair, we don't have the best facilities, so that makes sense. Hopefully it won't matter too much. Our scouts still haven't found anybody suitable for what we want to do, and our finances are still awful. So, this is probably going to become a very challenging save. So yeah, so I do have to redo the Champions League draw, which is unfortunate, as I did go over that in the last stream. But luckily, not anything has changed. We're going to go ahead and advance to the end. Let's see who we got this time. Hopefully it's not harder. It's actually the same team. So we've ended up drawing the exact same team, if I remember correctly. And apparently the second draw is going to be going on as well. I don't really understand. Is this the next round? Second qualifying round. Okay. So we will find out who we would play if we were to get through, I think. Where are we? Where are we? I don't see us. Okay, so we would play either Strugo or Ferencvárosi. I don't know names. I think that's the same one that we pulled last time out. My memory is not so good. But we do have a couple of league matches before we get into it. But then how much will we get if we get through the... We're not going to be in the first preliminary round. We're going to be in the next one. So, we made it through the Champions Path. We are coming into the second preliminary round. Please tell me we get a decent amount of money. So, appearance money, you get 107,000. Which is okay. It's not going to help solve all our problems. But hopefully we can get far enough that we can make up for some of our financial, what do we want to call it? Our financial stupidity. There's not really anything else to call it. Luckily we're gonna win the league. I mean, we're practically already there. I don't foresee us having an issue later on. Should I put... I might actually leave Mikkelsen on the bench here, even though the assistant suggests differently. I'm gonna leave Gusaias in. I think Klaksvík has been doing a bit better for me. The assistant still prefers Gusaius over him. But I think we'll give Gusaius the game here. Everybody's complacent. Football Manager has heard what I said about winning the league already. Which reminds me, I think we're officially... No, we're over the halfway point already. Because the halfway point was 16 games. Andreasen already has a yellow card. That's not great. I would hate to drop points here, especially considering we have the Champions League so soon. Sar has a yellow as well? Already? Let's see, I might make myself get out of the way of... There we go, I like that a little better. Still trying to figure out where I want my face to be on my stream. So it's just part of the course. I hate to say it, but the league games have been a little easy. I am gaming. Thank you for the subscription. That reminds me, I don't have my YouTube chat up, so if you've said something, I have not seen it. I need to get my YouTube chat up on my... There we go. Hope you are having a good day. If you're in the stream, you might be... I just realized that the subscription might have come from a video instead of the stream. But we are down 1-0, which is not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see at all. Wow. Okay, so 2 yellow cards and we're down. I was too confident. How is it going? Ramftigol? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Faroe Islands. We are KI Klaksvík. We are down. You're too good to be down in my opinion, but it's the reality. How are you doing? Are you playing some Football Manager? We could go down again. It's a good ball to Jake. Well, I'm good outside of this game. I don't know what is happening with our team. We had a game like this earlier in the season where we lost to Vestur, but they're in second, so I don't understand why we're losing to a team that's mid-table. A bunch of the players were complacent before the match began. So I'm gonna have to yell at them at halftime and hope we can... Well, that's good. We at least get a goal back here. So more than likely getting a goal back this early we'll be able to come back, but I'm definitely gonna have to yell at them because it has not been good enough. Pavlovic is on a 6.5, unfortunately. My mouse is messing up too, so everything is going to plan. I am from the United States. I'm in the I don't mind telling you the state. I'm from North Carolina. What about you? We are... Hopefully we can get another goal to draw it up in the first half. Germany, cool. I was an exchange student in Germany. I only went for like 3 weeks, but I still keep up with my friend that I stayed with. I'm hoping I'll be able to go this summer. He's actually getting married and I was invited to the wedding. The only caveat is I just had a baby with my wife, so I don't know. We're trying to figure out financially if it makes sense. Yeah, what part of Germany are you from? So 2-1 down, that is unfortunate. So I stayed in the town is called Salzgitter. I'll be honest, I don't know where Ruhr is. I need to know more about my German geography. But Salzgitter is pretty small, but I think the bigger cities around that were Braunschweig and Hanover. My friend is a Hanover 96 fan. So I need you to step up and show everybody what you're made of. It's true. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I wanna go back. 2 hours. That's not bad. I guess in Germany that's a lot further than in the United States. In the United States, a 2-hour drive is like nothing to us. But that's cool. Welcome in. Hopefully we can actually get a win here. And you are coming into the save at an exciting point. I do have Champions League qualification coming up soon. I'm going to go ahead and make some subs because we just have not been good today. Klaksvík's going to come on. I probably should have played Klaksvík anyway. I'm going to have to stop using my mouse. It's not working very well. It's getting frustrating. Luckily, I have a touchpad on my computer. What team do I support? To be honest, being from the United States, I don't have like a local club, unfortunately. We used to, and I actually got to work with them. Unfortunately, the club folded. We are back at 2-2. I'd say teams I support right now in Germany, I always want Hanover 96 to do well, just because my friend likes them. He also likes Stuttgart, so I have a little bit of a soft spot for them. In England, I'd say I'm kind of a bandwagoner with the Wrexham show, because I kind of see myself in the owners, Ryan and Rob. Obviously, they have a lot more money, but the way they explain how they got into the sport is very similar to me. Just kind of like, you just discover it one day and you're just immediately hooked because it's so different than American sports. We should push for the second goal here. Klaksvík hasn't come on, or hasn't done well since coming on. Kronberg's on a 6.2. Klaksvík's gonna come on for him. What about you? What team do you support? Oh, Eintracht Braunschweig. I also have a little bit of a spot for them too. My brother, he did the same program and he went over to Germany and they actually got promoted to the, I think it was the second Bundesliga the year he went. Schalke, nice. I'm sorry for recent times, but you would think that they would be coming up soon. I actually don't know. There's so many big teams in the second Bundesliga. Oh, I'm not allowed to like both of them. That's fair. I know that he sent me videos of their recent match. He went and the ultras were like destroying stuff. So I guess that's fair. I guess it's not really a soft spot for the club, more so just it was a cool experience for my brother, I think. As you can tell, it's not like I'm a real fan. It's just like I know of the club, so I like to see how they're doing type thing. I wish I had a club where I was like a diehard fan. And we have a red card here, but at least we have the lead. Honestly, I think we're just gonna... Do I leave him? I might have him be on a support role, and he can kind of be our out ball. If we can find his feet, he'll hold up the ball. Yeah, it is hard for Americans, honestly. I have a Charlotte shirt on right here. That's our MLS team. That's the closest thing to a local team I have, and it's a 4-hour drive. So I've been to one match. But I really struggle to get into MLS, to be honest. Yeah, you didn't have a decision? Do you mean just because, like, your family already liked them, or where you're from, or... Because you're... Players history bug? In this specific database? I'm actually not sure. I haven't seen anything. But I also haven't gone too far. Also, welcome in... I don't know what to call you. YKY? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can go look and see. Let's go Arnie Fredericksburg. I can try the game with my bike and my father's... Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wish I had a local club. I mean... Rumor has it the club's coming back. I know the guy who might potentially be bringing it back, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so I'm seeing the history just fine. Is that what you're asking? What you bug? I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean. I haven't run into any issue yet. Yeah, I actually didn't get a chance to go to the Bundesliga match, but that is my goal. When I went, it was over the summer, so I saw some of the stadiums, but I did not get a chance to actually go to a match. When we do go, hopefully Hanover will be in the Bundesliga. If not, I'll probably go to a different Bundesliga game. But I also wouldn't mind going to a second Bundesliga game, to be honest. I mean, that's probably the best second division in the world currently with the teams that are in it. I was talking to him about that the other day. It's just crazy. If you look at the table and you don't see... Yeah, if you look at the table and you don't see that it's the second Bundesliga, you'd be like, wow, that is the Bundesliga, because there's so many big teams in it still. Obviously, it's missing the big clubs like Bayern, Dortmund, but still, there's so many big clubs. Yeah, I'd love to go to a derby. It would be cool to go to Braunschweig versus Hanover, honestly. So we have a match against B36 Torshavn in the quarterfinal. Then we have a match against Havnar Boltfalag, which I will call HB. The league's pretty much taken care of. I still say that. Like, you saw the last match. We came out and we still ended up getting 3 points, even though it wasn't good enough. So that's the good news about the save. The bad news is, I'll show you in a second. I don't know if you were in here when I showed you. This is the bad news. I've done a pretty terrible job with the finances. Part of it's my fault. I think part of it is it's a custom database. When did I have my exchange? It's crazily been 10 years, which hurts my feelings. I don't feel like I'm that old, but I was in high school. So it's already been 10 years since I was in high school, which is crazy. Time flies for sure. I just realized yesterday, actually, the World Cup it's already been a year since the World Cup. And when I realized that, I thought that was crazy. Was he from Salzgitter? Because it might have been the same program. I mean, the towns aren't very big. He could have been in that same program. Because it's a yearly thing. Ooh. Yeah, our finances are awful, though. Oh, okay, yeah, so I probably won't know him. I was gonna say there's a chance that he would know, like, or he went to the town that I'm from, but By the way, before I get too far, this is a custom database. There aren't only people from Salzgitter. Yeah, I know. I just meant if he was from Salzgitter, he might have been in my specific program with the school. If he went to the school in Salzgitter, maybe. Or, well, not that I would know him, that he would have been to where I was from. Yeah, I just meant he might know the program that I did if he was from Salzgitter. That's all I meant. Not that I would know him personally. Yeah, no. Yeah, I just meant my specific program. Because I don't know if there's any more from the school in Salzgitter. If my memory serves me correctly, it was just our two schools partnered. Oh, but by the way, what I was saying, in case you wanted to check it out, this is a custom database that I made for Football Manager, and I have it on my YouTube. I am trying to grow my YouTube. My YouTube's actually a lot bigger than my Twitch currently. But if you are interested in playing in the Faroe Islands at any point, I have the database on there. Yeah, you should have come to North Carolina, not Michigan. I've never been to Michigan, so I don't know anything about it. I just live at the beach in North Carolina and love it here. All right. Yeah, I love it here. The winters don't really go below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which Celsius is 0. He visited every state. Wow, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. I'm not even close. I want to go to Alaska, actually. That's one of the ones I want to go to really badly. I've been to California, New York, pretty much all the states on the East Coast. But yeah, out west, Hawaii's technically a 50 state, but that's almost like, to get there, it's basically going to a foreign country. It's more expensive than going to Germany, I think. That's awesome. That's an awesome fun fact, though. I think Klaksvík is going to start for Mikkelsen. And then Mikkelsen, I think I'm going to start for Nyangadu. A license plate. That's awesome. Did he live here? Did he live here at any point? Like, what kind of sparked that interest in visiting all the 50 states? Nobody is reacting well to my team talks, which is not great considering. It's not great considering the fact that we have some huge games coming up. Just a passion. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, fair enough. I kind of have the same passion for Europe. Like, even before I went to Germany, I got into soccer, so that was probably the spark, but I just want to travel to as many countries in Europe as I can. Unfortunately, as of now, I've only been able to go to 2. But I did go to the northern border of Italy, so I got to at least see Switzerland, even though I never stepped foot into it. And we're down again. I don't understand. The dynamics are off. And it might be that I don't have a coaching badge and these players are too good for my level in-game. I don't think I've technically managed them poorly. I say as we go 1-0 down. Well, this would suck if we get knocked out of the cup. Yeah, so I've been to Germany and Italy. I went to Germany for the exchange program that we were talking about, and then I went to Italy for my honeymoon. So, yeah, the trip to Equalizer, that's a good finish. I was a little worried the way that the game kind of stuttered for a little half second. I don't know if you saw that. I thought they might be giving offsides. But yeah, both times I went for about 3 weeks. I loved Italy too. Italy was beautiful. I want to take my wife to Germany. Iceland, that's good. I want to go to Iceland, and it's actually kind of the reason I want to go to Alaska as well. Kind of like similar. I know that Alaska is not a Nordic country, but it seems to be like similar, not in terms of culture, but like the landscape. And Greece is actually up on the list for our next kind of like relaxing vacation. The only problem is it's, like I said, it's expensive for us to get there, as well as we just had a baby. So it'll be a couple years probably before we go to either. That's a good run. You should have probably tried to bring it down before trying to strike it though. Cassie's had 2 bad games in a row, which is not what you want to see. And part of me is wondering if I should go to 2 strikers, because it's not seeming like we're doing well with the finding our attacking mid. And I think I'm going to make that switch. Klaksvík's able to switch it across, and it looks like so far that was a good switch. Our striker was wide, so we were able to find him, and he was able to switch it across from the inline. So that might be something I need to keep in mind for if we're struggling. To remember, I can use the 4. Just switch to a 4-4-2. Have you ever been to the United States, by the way? Oh, good cross. Aye. Alright, I need to make some subs. Time has gotten away from me. We'll put Niangadu. Mads. We'll put Latif on. Andreasen. Jamie's gonna come on for him. I've got one more. De Silva, we don't have a backup left back right now. That's probably something I should look into, but I'm just going to put on a center back for now. Shouldn't have done that. I don't want De Silva to get hurt, though. Well, now I don't know if I did the right thing. I'm gonna stick with the subs I made. And that I'm gonna have to change all this now for whatever reason it blocked out. Okay. Why am I on full match? It's so weird when it glitches like that. Foreign here, switches it to Cock. He's right-footed on the left, so I'm kind of letting him down, but he draws a foul there. It would be very awkward if they score from that side. I think I'm going to change Frank to an advanced forward as well, because he's pretty fast for this division. So deep lying forward probably wasn't the correct role for him. Sar here, Niangadu. Bowden switches it to Latif. Can Latif get a ball in? He plays it back to Sar. Sar with a ball in. Good for Frank. Alright. Pretty good game, if I do say so myself. Gonna go ahead and proceed with tactical changes after the goal. Do not equalize here. Whoa, that was close. Alright, 5 minutes of added time. I might just go cautious. In fact, I will go cautious. Alright, 15 seconds left. As long as we don't lose the ball here, we should be fine. Bowden, you can play forward. That's fine. I don't mind adding another goal if we can get it here. Good. I want to say good finish. I totally misread the clock. We definitely have 2 minutes left, so that goal is actually more important than if it was just 15 seconds left. So not again, pretty defensively poor, to be honest. I still complimented it. I want them to be happy going into the next couple games. So we actually don't have a game on the weekend. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, if I'm honest. Fix our training for the week. So yeah, we'll just have to edit that that week of training. The only thing that stinks is I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I can get in a team bonding before either of the games during that week. Which isn't... It's not a huge deal. That's a quick turnaround, too, between... I'm glad I noticed how quick of a turnaround that was between the two games. I wish we were playing a team that wasn't as good as HB, because I think I am going to rotate pretty much the entire team, just so we're as fresh as possible. That is a little bit nerve-wracking, though. I've got to say, we've got to get through this first round. How much is in the second? Oh, the qualifying rounds are all 107. Loser prize money is 5 million if we can get to the Champions League path playoff. We are not going to get to that this year. I don't think there's a shot at that. Unfortunately, if we play like we did in the last match, we probably, the last couple matches, honestly, we probably won't be getting past the first round, which is very concerning. I'm not looking forward to the matches. I'm nervous. Hopefully they don't go poorly. He's a goalkeeper. What are they talking about? Now this is definitely a glitch. SCU conversation is played out. He is playing as a goalkeeper. Or is he playing as a sweeper keeper and that's what they're mad about? Well, it's okay. You know what? Okay, he recalled him. Wow. You know what? I'll save the money. That is wild. That was definitely a glitch. Unless it was just saying with the roll. Like, unfortunately, we're still way overspending our budget. We're almost $1 million in the red, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, registration time. I am gonna go ahead and auto select here. Who is out? Can I include him in the team? That was weird. How old is he? So why wasn't it automatically signing him? Wilhelmsen, they don't need to be. So players under the age of 20 or younger who have been at the club for 2 years do not be. Okay. Okay, so I think that's everybody on the team registered, which is actually, I can't say I usually get to do that. The problem being we might struggle. Boongard is looking like a good keeper. I'm just not even looking through. I'm not trying to look through players because then I will certainly. I'm already overspending the budget, so I will go and find and sign someone stupidly. Oh man. I actually wanted to see, are we favorites? We're definitely not going to be favorites. We're favorites against Mostar, Shrinsky Mostar. That makes me feel slightly better. Slightly. Alright, they're playing a 4-3-3. We sometimes struggle with a 4-3-3. I'm going to keep this team. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, I meant to rotate. I think it's too late. It's definitely too late. I'm an idiot. I'll just have to make sure I give the team a rest. I'm an idiot. I get so into autopilot when I'm playing this game. Which is no bueno. Well, it would be even worse if we start all our starters and then end up losing the match. So, let's not concede first. Let's go ahead and be the one that scores first. And it looks like they're going to... Okay, whew. I'm going to go ahead and hit us with a demand more because we already need to do more. I am nervous. Lukasi able to win it high. Mikkelsen drives inside, slips it to Bowden. It's a decent hit. Unfortunately, the deflection takes it straight to the keeper. Oh no. Okay. I thought Justinison was going to be in. Alright, balance of the match. Balance of the match, it seems to be in our favor. So we'll take it. He missed the slide tackle on Mikkelsen. Finds Star inside. Can we slip it? No. De Silva here. I have a feeling this is going to be a close match. I'm a little bit nervous that we'll get called out and countered on. But that is how teams are going to beat us this season. Kronberg able to switch it to Frederiksberg. Frederiksberg is right-footed, so he can get a serve in. It's a penalty. Jensen brings down Bowden. I think we're lucky that they make that mistake there. Fredericksburg steps up and finishes 1-0. I am going to go ahead and praise the players. We've done well so far. Hopefully we don't get complacent. They seem to react well to that. So what? We have math. I can't math, obviously. Look at the wage budget and you'll see that. But I think we only have, if we're on our 19th game, we play 32 total. It's only 13 games left. So I wonder at what point we will seal the title. That was a good shot. Good save from Pedersen. All eyes on Pedersen now, by the way. No more Razzi. So far, that was a great save, but now that I've said that, he's probably going to do something stupid. Because that's nothing against him. That's just how FM works. Alright, Fredericksburg's driving forward. Gusaias gets the ball. It's a good finish, and we're up 2-0. And it's a third of the game gone. But overall, pretty comfortable. I'm going to praise the team again. They seem to like being praised. And it's better than demanding more and them not liking that. Kotze slips it to Mikkelsen. It's a great turn for Mikkelsen. Great save from Getson. The trees in the background, by the way, are not only massive, but kind of ugly. That would be a cool thing to see fixed in the Unity engine, would be the backgrounds like this. It just kind of looks like a kindergartner's canvas. Wow, a light in my garage just turned on automatically. I just gave away where my... What a finish. That was fantastic. So Fredericksburg is both right-footed and left-footed, but he takes it with the left there and smashes it. Wow. He is right-footed, right? Am I... What did I say? I think we need to show everyone that our recent praise is justified. Put on a real show out there. They're complacent again, which is frustrating. Why is Arnie Fredericksburg unsure? All I said is keep doing what you're doing. I don't understand this game sometimes. He is... Okay, so he's left-footed. I was wrong. He's reasonable with his right foot, but he's mainly left-footed. I might be thinking of a different player. I don't know who I would be thinking of, though. Alright, so we really need to think key player-wise. Gusaias has actually done really well. So he might start over Kletsgaard. Cassie's finally had a good game. Mikkelsen's struggling. Fredericksburg's done well on the right. It might be Nyangadu coming on for Mikkelsen in the next match. Of course, we do need to get through this match before we can really start planning. Oh, man. Reduce the lead to 2, but... I have to say I'm not worried. Football Manager, don't test me. I don't see them getting another one. I shouldn't have hit encourage. They never like encourage. Bowden's done pretty well from the eye test. I looked down. I didn't see his rating before I said that. He's technically doing worse than Sar. But he seems to progress the play well whenever I see him get the ball. And that progression of play ends up leading to a chance and a goal. So we've restored our 3-goal lead. Now, realistically, I think it's time that I give... I think Sar's definitely going to start in the midfield. So I'm going to get some guys on that don't play often. And save the rest for our match against... Mostar? It's probably the best thing to call him. Anyone else extremely tired? I don't think so. They're all frustrated by the feedback, of course. I just don't seem to get along with these players. More so than any other game. Like, usually you don't see all that. Like, usually if you win this many games, they don't care what you say. They like you. In this game, it seems like no matter what I'm doing, they are not a fan. So I'm a little nervous if we were to start losing. I shouldn't have demanded more. I need to think about what I'm doing. That would help. So everybody's either complacent or frustrated by my feedback. Which, to be fair, if I'm 4-1 up and my coach screams at me to do better, I don't know. I don't know how I'd react. Cassie needs to come out. He's tired. Nyangadu is going to come on for him. Hopefully he won't get hurt. Fredericksburg is probably the last one. Freuze. Alright. So we've rotated. Not at the right time. But hopefully we'll still be prepped fitness-wise for the next match. Luckily, if not, we will have a full-strength team. There are so many goals conceded in this game. Like, what? Yeah, I wanted to check the XG. Are we just gonna score again here? Latif on it, finds Bowden. Mikkelsen, it's a good finish. So Mikkelsen on a 6.5 actually comes out with a great goal. So maybe that proves my point even more. Nyangadu driving forward, finds Irwin. Irwin with the strike. It's a good, interesting save from the keeper. He kind of pushes it straight back out. Alright. Kind of coasting to the end of the match here. Poor giveaway. Justinison on the left. Able to find Soilu in the middle. Dahl. Good block by Foreign. Hopefully no one is... Mikkelsen's pretty tired. Luckily, I think Fredericksburg and Nyangadu are going to be my two that start in the next match, though. Could you imagine if we were able to make the Champions League group stage in our first season? It's not going to happen. But man, that would solve my problems. We're definitely going to concede too many goals, I think. It's unfortunately. Luckily, we seem to be pretty good offensively, and we have different players of different talents. So we can kind of switch things up, more so than some teams probably could. Oh, that's a great ball. See, that's the kind of thing, though. When we play a good team, that's a goal. And we probably don't put 5 past a better team. I just think defensively we're too bad. And it's weird, too, because I don't even think our defensive line is that bad. Scoring 5 makes me feel good, but that 55 goal difference is absolutely ridiculous. We are already masters of the league. So Cassie's tired, which stinks. That's 12 wins. What do our dynamics look like? See, the leadership support is so poor. They're still mad about a pep talk I gave against Vester when we lost. I mean, whatever. Actually, is that when we lost? Yeah. So I got mad at them and yelled at them for losing a league match that they shouldn't lose, and they're mad at me. It's pretty stupid. What did I want to see? I did want to see, what are my expectations? Be competitive in the UEFA Champions League. The board is concerned at my lack of support. It is weird that they're not very supportive of me. Like, have we not seen what I've done in the league? I mean, technically they've done it, but all right. Champions League time. John Sigurd Johnson is not getting a contract. Sorry, dude. Okay, luckily he's not mad. Alright. I am genuinely nervous for this match. Which is crazy considering it is just a game. But it is big for the save. Alright, the team that they pick is meh. I don't think that's what we're gonna be doing. I should have really rotated. I feel really dumb that I forgot to rotate for the last match. Before I go too far, I definitely need to change my training. I hate that light keeps going on and off. Let's see. Severe Gusias. Gusias has done really well, and he had a good last match. I feel like I have to start him. Who is Gulakson? Like, he's probably... I can't give you money. I do not have money to give to half-star players. All these players play for fun in real life and don't get paid anything. And then all of a sudden, Haller Hansen's back. I've just not even noticed that he was close to coming back. I haven't even gotten to play with him yet. Please tell me he's registered, right? Where is he? Oh, don't do that to me. Okay, he is registered. Good. Okay, he will probably feature in the next match day. One of the better center mids in the team, and I haven't even been able to use him yet. Okay, this is exactly the team that I wanted to use. Minus the center backs. Whoa, Foreign is tired. Do I start Foreign? It's not like he was extremely good last match. I mean, when you concede... we'll just hope the back line can do well. Alright, we are at home. This is a big match. Champions League. Music playing. For me, I don't think you guys can hear it, but... Oh, they're playing a 5-2-1-2. I think we can do well against that system. We should be able to overwhelm them. Gusaius early offsides. Alright, we are gonna try. Luckily, the past two... Nyangadu, what is that? A very, very poor giveaway. Luckily... Oh my gosh, this is not a good start from us. It doesn't look like... They found it... How is our guy not defending that? Oh my gosh. Well, that was an absolutely crap giveaway. And we give them a goal. I mean, I have to demand more after that. That was awful. We're already 1-0 down. Fredericksburg from the serve. I would love to go ahead and equalize. Oh. Alright. Nyangadu, the reason, honestly, for the last goal. Maybe he can make up for it here. We're moving the ball well. Nyangadu not able to win the ball there. Their two strikers is gonna be a problem. But at this point, I'm gonna keep the pressure on. Fredericksburg, good drive, slips it to Cassie. Good save from Kolick. It's not the right game for us to have a poor one. Gusaius able to win the ball high. Nyangadu on it here. Switches to Andreasen. It's a good ball to Gusaius. What a finish from Sive Gusaius. 1-1 for Klaksvík. We definitely need to get through this match as well. A well-worked goal there. Alright, we're looking good with the ball here. Able to keep comfortable possession. I say that, and then he drives straight into pressure and loses the ball. Able to find Sar in the midfield. Nyangadu slips it to Kasi. Kasi drives. Oh, what a finish from Kasi. And we're up 2-1. Oh my. Alright. I think, do I praise them after that? I think this team likes to be praised. I'm gonna skip this song too. Andreasen. That is quite the hit. And we are all of a sudden, I don't want to say coasting, but maybe we can just add another goal here. And we've been able to take advantage of finding Cassie and him finding holes in the back three. They've been a little bit overwhelmed by us recently, which is perfect. Andreassen's going to drive to the right. Will he get a ball in himself? He slips it to Sar. Sar with the hit. It's not terrible. Fredericksburg. We do get the chance, despite him not being able to raise over the wall. Gusaias here's Fredericksburg with the hit. It's meh. Da Silva. Cassie out to Freuza. Freuza, can you get to the inline? He's going to take it back to Cassie. Which, honestly, it's fine. We're at the point where we can kind of craft the chance that we want. The question is, will we lose out? Not terrible. At that point, we just continue to retain possession, though, instead of whipping the cross in. I guess we did have runners in the box, to be fair. I'm not liking this. Nobody was going to step to Bruzovic. Do not let them score. I shouldn't have encouraged. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Okay. Ooh. I was scared of a penalty. I was scared of a goal. We luckily survived that. But it looks like the game has switched a little bit. Hello, Thomas-Shell. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently in a Champions League qualifying round match. It's our first Champions League qualifying match in the Faroe Islands with Klaksvík. Are you playing any Football Manager? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've tried streaming out before, and I've given it up. I've tried it and given it up a couple times, but I think this time mentally, I've decided instead of trying to stick to a schedule, because that's really what stressed me out, was feeling like I could never stick to a schedule. I'm just gonna stream when I can and just enjoy playing it and enjoy people coming in like you that come to talk whenever it works out. So yeah, I appreciate it. Luckily, this match, you come in at a good time. I was pretty nervous. We went, as you can see from this chart, or XG graph, they scored first, and I was pretty scared. Luckily, we've gotten 3 goals since that time. Not a super convincing performance, but I will certainly take 3 goals from it. I think we're a little lucky to have 3 goals. But they are struggling to deal with us in possession. Gusaias might get another goal here. And he does. And we have a 3-goal lead in the tie. Football Manager is certainly my favorite game, I think. I mean, I can't put this game down. I think I got my first version, FM 16. And I didn't really get into it that year, to be honest. And then I skipped FM 17. And then FM 18, I got hooked, and it has not changed since. I've gotten every single edition, and I've probably played an embarrassing amount. Gusai's here with an... Oh, he hits the post. What about you? Do you like, do you play Football Manager? I'm assuming that's how you found the stream. I would love to get another goal here, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and make some subs. I think foreign... It might make sense to bring foreign in for Pavlovic and just give Pavlovic a break. Fredericksburg's really tired, so I think Mikkelsen's going to come on for him. Kassi's tired as well. Hansen's going to make his appearance. First time I've been able to use Hansen. He's one of our better mids. Yeah, you can ask me something. That is why we stream. Kusai is here. Sar. It's another goal from Kassi. And that's 5-1. I will certainly take that. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the subs. Can we even get another one? We have time to, and we have fresh legs on the pitch. Nyangadu loses here. Hansen, first action we've seen from him. He does connect the pass. He runs in behind. He might get a goal here. Oh, he probably takes the ball a little too wide with the touch. Oh, man, that would have been great to see him score. I unfortunately don't have any money, so I'm just not at the point where I can offer you anything. I do appreciate the offer. Alright. We did get that 5-goal lead, which is fantastic. I might even be able to rotate in the next match, which is insane. Was not expecting it to be this one-sided. Sar might add another. He does. 7-1. 7-1. Yeah, honestly, man, I don't have anything, so I'm not willing to put anything down, unfortunately. I'm just not at this stage where I can do that. I do appreciate the offer, I'm just not interested. Oh. If we got to 8, that would be crazy. I wonder what the record is. I have no idea what the record is for Champions League qualifying match. I wouldn't think we're too far off it. Especially now. He's offsides. Nah. Yeah, he's obviously offsides though, to be fair. Alright, Sar is really tired. Baladin's gonna come on. Honestly, Andreasen's pretty tired too. Maybe I'll shift Hansen back and put in Frank up top. Gusaias is going to slide back. Probably should take Gusaias off. But unfortunately, he is forced to play on. And it looks like we have another chance here. We're going to slip it wide to De Silva, who's in the box. Gusaias is there again, and despite getting moved back, he still scores another goal. That is 8-1. 8-1 for Gusaias. Insane. Good grab by Pedersen. Da Silva here. Nyangadu drives it forward to Gusaias. We have looked extremely good against this system. And I think it does come down to that. I think tactically this system just tears a 5 or a 3-5-2 apart. They just haven't been able to get anything going outside of that first goal. Ooh, if we made it 9-1. Oh. That is a fantastic result. Well, we definitely don't have the record, though. Slovan Bratislava beat Hamrun Spartans 11-1. 11-1. That's yeah. Definitely going to praise Gusaias' performance. You were superb. Let's check those dynamics and see. They still don't like me. We just won 8-1 in Champions League qualifying. I don't know. We've lost one game all season. Alright, so who else? Who would we be playing against? It doesn't look like they're playing in this round. Which is... Does it just mean they're going to be so much better than us? Did we get money for that, by the way? We had a lot of people come to that last match. So hopefully we can keep getting some home matches in the Champions League. Alright. Did I see a match practice next? I didn't want match practice there. I wanted match tactics. Glad I caught that. Axel, you're not doing well. There we go. Oh. I'd just rather have the guarantees. Okay. So someone's made a lone approach for Bowden. Bowden plays too much. There's no reason for me to accept that. So my client is Al Riyadh. Al Riyadh's offer came in for Arnie Frederiksberg. I don't really want to let him go. Definitely not going to let him go for that little. You know what? There's no way I'm giving you him for that little. I'll even do 60. I'm not gonna drop below 50. Yep. Okay. Let's see if he takes 90. No? Okay. Then what I was gonna say is 60. Okay. If somebody comes in for 60, he's 31. He's an important player, but he's someone I'd probably want to replace with somebody that can develop. I can't look through this right now. Oh man. I do have work to do. Alright. I did just notice we're only 9 points, I think. Yeah, we have a game in hand though. 9 points ahead of Vester, so it's still kind of close. I'm definitely not significantly nervous about the league though. Alright. Someone else has come in for Fredericksburg. Was it offer a 60K? Eventually rise to 67. I told him. Oh, this hurts. But he wants to go. My client is waiting on the outcome of a promise. I'm just gonna take it. He has been fantastic for the club and he has to go. They're gonna pay him. What's he getting actually? I guess we'll see. Oh man, that stinks. I really liked him. Luckily we do have Mikkelsen, so we don't... Mikkelsen's just gonna have to play on the right. We got a better offer from... I'm gonna accept that too. It doesn't look like he wants to go there. Fredericksburg, I'm gonna keep him in the side. Have him experience progressing. Big stadium. At least for this side. Doesn't look like they have many fans. So, don't know where all the fans are. I guess I wouldn't come to a game that my team was already 1-8 down. Alright, it's still playing the music, and honestly, I don't... It's still playing the music. Okay. Alright. Denny Pavlovich here. I wouldn't mind racking up some goals here. The last thing I want to do is concede early, but it looks like we might. Mikkelsen does a good job coming out. Sends it wide. Kronberg, I thought Kronberg was going to save it and keep it in. Hansen loses it out to Vladzic. It's a good ball to Osmancevic, and it's a good goal for Samita Osmancevic. That is quite the name. They have to get... Well, they do have an away goal. So if they get 6 goals and we can't score 1, it would be a disaster for Klaksvík. Luckily, I think Pedersen is good enough. I don't think he's gonna let in 6 more goals. Even if we allowed a lot of pressure. I'm going to go ahead and demand more as we are down. Why are they mad with the feedback? We were down 1-0. Like, I understand we're not really down 1-0, but it's not like we've been very good this game. Able to find Cassie. Good things happen when we find Cassie. Gusaias looked offsides, yeah. Kosovic, Yamak, Vladzic. Oh, they could get another goal here. No, Pedersen is able to keep it out. All right, Gusaias is on a 6.5. It's not great. Unfortunately. Fredericksburg here. Foreign Gusaias. Drubozovic was the goal scorer last time out. So far, it's just a little, like, I don't know. Definitely not nervous anymore, but it's just been kind of disappointing from us to be so dominant in the last match. But then, of course, we are away from home this time. Maybe I'll hit them with an encourage. They're definitely complacent. Mikkelsen drives inside. Mikkelsen slips it to Cassie. Cassie with the... Well, that was bad. Let's see. Really what I should worry about is just making sure I rotate once a player gets extremely tired. Man, Fredericksburg on a 6.5 today. I don't understand why they're complacent. And then they're mad at me for saying that to demand more. What's up? What's up, Pedrota? We are doing extremely well. Last match we won 8-1. This match we're not doing as well, but luckily it's kind of in the bag. And unfortunately I can't get my players, as you can see at the bottom here. Pretty much all of them are complacent. That goal won't help. The players really just don't seem to like me. It's like no matter what I say, even if it makes sense, they're mad at me. Anyway, how's your day going? How is your save going? Oh. They might get another goal here. No. I'm glad Gusaias was able to get that goal, because I was probably considering taking him off, but honestly, he's more... It looks like he's less tired than most of the other players. Mikkelson's going to drive inside. Out to Da Silva. Da Silva takes it down the flank. Plays to Frederiksberg. Frederiksberg almost gets his goal. Yeah, go for it. Who is it? I'm at the point where I'm still not able to spend a lot of money yet. I'm kind of nervous to sign more players. Stefan Radoslavich. I like that name. I did have a team come in for Frederiksberg, and I'm a little bit sad about it because he's been very good for me, but he's 31 and they offered, he wanted to go. What's the big thing? If he didn't want to go, I was going to keep him. But he wants to go. He plays in Ireland but is Faroese. Okay. I will actually, let's go look at him just to see where he's at. I'll start this second half and then let's go see if we can find him. Stefan Rados. He might not be. Yeah, I was gonna say he might not be in this. Radosel. Oh, it's an A. Radosal. Maybe I can find him in the Faroe Islands youth teams. He's probably not in this. Would he be in the senior squad, you think, on the game? Let's see. Rolandson, no. So he's not there. We'll see if he's on the U21s. He might not have been loaded into my database, unfortunately. Which is weird. Yeah, I can't seem to find him. Hey, at least you were in the database, though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I guess I would think since I'm playing in the Faroe Islands, it would have loaded their national team players. Yeah, I think it might be the fact that I didn't load Ireland. I don't think I loaded Ireland, so it's probably that reason. I could have made sure I loaded all the Faroese players, which I should have done, honestly, because they would have been players to sign for the team, but honestly, I didn't think about it before I started. But yeah, if he's in Ireland, it might just be that he's not loaded because of that. The good news is I wouldn't have been able to sign him anyway. Not if he was on contract in Ireland. He probably wouldn't come back. Well, actually, I don't really know how good Klaksvík is reputation-wise compared to Sligo. I know Ireland's not super high, but I would think it's higher than Klaksvík. How's your save going, by the way? I need to remember to make subs whenever it comes in. I was able to get Hansen back. I don't know if you know him, but he was hurt at the beginning of the game. So he hasn't been able to play. He almost scored last match. Would have been great. Last match was his first one. So his first match for me was in the Champions League. I like this Osmancevic, but honestly, I don't know if he's actually in the game or if he's just a grayed out player. But he scored 2 goals against me today. Let's go see. I think he's just a grayed, yeah. Pretty sure he's just a fake player, which stinks, but 7th position, trying to reach the playoffs in the 4th tier in Spain. Injuries, which 4 of them are knee injuries. Yeah, those knee injuries will catch you for sure. I'm a little bit scared. Luckily, we've been able to hold ourselves together. But I don't have a lot of depth, and they've scored again. But yeah, we don't have a lot of depth. Luckily, we haven't had a ton of injury problems. The only injury I had was to a goalkeeper, which actually, you missed it. My keeper I had in on loan. This game is a lot more close than it should have been. The keeper that I had on loan, the coach came in mad at me that I wasn't playing him as a keeper. And I was like, I am playing him as a keeper? And he got mad at me, and the loan got terminated. Which I've never had that happen before. But, it saves some money on the wage. Because I definitely mismanaged that. So honestly, I'm not too mad about it. He's not much better than Pedersen. He'll be better than him. But it doesn't matter because I wasn't going to be able to sign that guy anyway. How does it work in the Spanish 4th Division? Do you have to finish... You said playoffs, so... How many get promoted and how many... So probably what? Like 1 gets promoted, 4 make a playoff? So you have to finish top 5? Yeah, I don't know. It's not super convincing, in my opinion, with just... At home, we looked really good, but this game, we're awful. And I think if we end up getting a draw where we play away first, we're going to concede. To be fair, I came out in this game positive. If I didn't have the lead, if it was the first tie, or if it was the first game of the tie and we were away from home, I would definitely have gone conservative. First moves up and until 6th place. Wow, okay. There are 6 groups. That's a lot of teams. But that makes sense. Spain has a lot of teams, so... Like, what are we doing here? It's just like we don't know how to play. It's crazy that we're down 4-2, but we still have double the amount of goals. This is an insane tie. Yeah, I would love to make the group stages in the first season. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I hate to say it too, like, and I'm sure they're not like this in real life, but this team is like, if I yell at them slightly when they're doing poorly, they like get mad at me. It's like they're kind of soft. Which obviously I know it's just a game, but it's like they lost the game 3-2. And I said it wasn't good enough and they got mad at me. And I'm like, you lost. Like, what do you mean? And I don't even like yell that much, even in real life. I've only genuinely yelled at my team. I had a team meeting and I yelled at the team once in my career. And it wasn't even for soccer. It was for something completely unrelated. It was raining and they all ran out, so the director of the school had to pick up everything instead of them. And so I made them run a lot of sprints after that. But yeah, you would think a pro team could handle being told that they're not being good enough. Like, it's 5-2 right now. I should be able to yell at them. But watch, I'll say demand more. Like, look at this. We're leaking goals. It's all of a sudden a 3-goal difference. Okay. I'm going to have to go cautious. Otherwise, this is insane. And look, they're like, what does that mean? Struggling to meet the pace of the match. Yeah. Yes, you are. But this is why we're not ready for the group stage. Like, how do you let a... I mean, I'm not really worried about losing the tie, but... Yeah, I was very mad. I don't think I've ever been more mad in my coaching career. Oh, okay. This has to be a record, by the way. 11-7 on aggregate. This is ridiculous. In fact, I feel like I need to take a screenshot of this. If I can. I don't know. I think I froze for a second, but I'm back. I took a clip and it froze my stream for whatever reason. Yeah, handball score, yeah. Jeez, man. Looks like it could have been a scoreline from the NFL, too. It's like, I don't know if it's possible to get 11 in the NFL, to be honest. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if you're familiar with the rules, but you'd have to get a touchdown and then 2 safeties, I think. I almost said your defensive work today was important in our win. I'm going to say that it's been unacceptable. I mean, you let in how many goals? 6? And they're mad at me? Like, in what world would you let in 6? Look, they're unhappy with me. I've been told by the squad they are not happy with your management of the team. What else am I supposed to do? We've lost 1 game in the league. They just completely fell apart. But I'd already led them to an 8-1 win. Oh, okay. You know what? To be fair, they're not talking about... I thought they were talking about the team talk for a second. They're saying some of the players that I can't talk. We lack sufficient quality depth in the goalkeeping department. I think that's fair. Okay. We'll have to see if we can get a goalkeeper on loan. We did get $107,000 there. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help us too much. I don't know when the transfer window opens. It might already be open. I don't remember when I set it to open. Let's see. June 1st. I didn't even realize that we were in the transfer window. I guess it makes sense that I had somebody come in for Fredericksburg. That's pretty dumb of me to... I'm used to being in the off season. Try T-Tour from HB. Yeah, I think what I want to do is try and get someone on loan for free, honestly. And I need to do that across the board. So I'm going to get my... I don't know if you use this feature, but this feature is great. Alright, let's see. Who is the cheapest? It's Charlie Setford. He is listed for loan. They want me to pay some of it. Nope. We'll try Croson. And just see. They want 60. We'll try 0. I'm not going to pay a monthly fee. So I'm just going to try and see. I mean, they're not going to accept it, but... yeah. I've really struggled to find teams willing to give me loan players for free. More so than any other division, honestly, that I've ever played in. Alright, so that didn't work out. So maybe I will have to go with your way. Yeah, it's great for the free agent too. I just don't have any money, but I might have to. Since they came to me, I think I'm gonna have to just go for it and get somebody in, you know? So who did you say? Let's see. Teacher from HB. Let's go to... Actually, I won't even know how to type in that. It might be easy to find them here. Havnar, okay. Let's see. I don't see him in the team. He might have moved on already. Yeah, the problem is I don't know how much I'll get. What's the first name of teacher? Matras. So T-Tour. Oh, I spelled it wrong. You see it here? Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. What's he on? He's contracted at 15. That's not bad. Let's see if they'll let me bring him in on loan. They're not willing to. Yeah, nope. I'm gonna have to go for a free agent, like you said. Which is fine. I really wish I could, actually, you know what? Before I do that, maybe I can find someone who's interested in a loan that is a goalkeeper. Wayne Hennessy is on the loan list. The only guy we have any clue about is Barons, which I don't think this is going to work out. They only want us to pay 10%, but that is a lot for us. So I know that this isn't going to work, but we're going to give it a go anyway, and maybe they'll surprise us. Yeah. Alright, I think we're just going to have to go for a free agent and sign a free agent, and it is what it is. If they're going to complain about depth, it's just what we're going to have to do. Okay, it's Simon Niehuis and Oliver Otteson. Yeah, it's hard. Why not? Let's just see. He knows he's going to be a backup, so that's good. 85K? To be a backup is ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. Oh, no. Please be less. Okay. It's less. Alright, bring him in. We do, I mean, it's fair. You need a backup. And with the now that I think about it, with the Fredericksburg move, and like you said, with some of the extra funds coming in, hopefully. Oh, that reminds me, I actually need to ask for... They want me to sign players from domestic rivals, but I can't because they're all on money. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I want to find a senior affiliate. Please work with what you have available to you right now. It's not been long since you joined the club. That concludes this meeting. Why would you not want to set up a senior affiliate and get the best players you possibly could in on loan? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I usually like to sign the free agents too. Hopefully I'll be able to get some young free agents in and, you know, get some, get kind of a roll of money in. What I'd really like, though, is to get some the best Faroe Islands players in. Yeah. Is there anybody that's not a club out of this recommendation? There's a couple that aren't. Amalfitino, he's 33, and he's going to cost way too much. Yeah. Could do it like that. So the only two that aren't signed would be too much to sign anyway. Yeah. Worst player, less salary. Yeah. It's, yeah, I didn't give myself any flexibility here. What are we, 40K off it? Which isn't, nah, it's not terrible. Oh, crap. We're playing away first. And then we have a game in the middle. So they're definitely the favorite. Ferencvárosi. I don't know how to say that. I know it's a Hungary team. Hungarian. They won a Europa League. I didn't know that. Yeah. Wait, Klaksvík beat them? I thought that was Olympia. Are you talking about in the qualifying rounds? I'm actually not sure of Klaksvík's qualifying campaign, to be honest. I know they beat Olympia 3-0, but I think that was in Klaksvík in the Conference League. So you must be talking about qualifying. I don't even know if... I don't think Olympia is from Hungary, now that I say that. Okay. The team finished first in the European... Okay, gotcha. So we get the same draw that they had in real life. Maybe not in the same round, but... First, we do have to play Florida. But the league is pretty much taken care of, to be honest. I might actually switch this to key highlights to kind of get through the match. You know, we're only 9 points ahead of Vester. So there's still a chance. Especially if we defend like we did last match, which was atrociously bad. They're actually keeping the pressure on us pretty well this game. It might be worth going conservative depending on if we can get this first goal or not. If we can get a run of possession, I'll be fine, but if they get another chance, I might switch it to conservative and just match how the game's going. We're able to win it here, though. Nyangadu slips it to Hansen. Hansen over the top for Gusaias. Gusaias is injured. It's a good goal, though. I don't like him being injured, so I think I am gonna have to go ahead and make the sub, and he should understand. Klaksvík is gonna come on. He hasn't played. My assistant really likes Kusaya, so B68. Yeah, where are they? Yeah, they're struggling a little bit. You'll have to take over and lead them to glory once you get the database figured out, or if you end up doing mine. But first you must dominate Spain. Nyangadu drives forward. Might be able to slip it to Mikkelsen. He tries to Klaksvík. It's a good save. By the way, you would know this. I don't know this letter, but their keeper. How do you say this? Like the D in the middle. Tradara? Is that how you would say this? I don't understand what the pronunciation would be of that letter. It's no sound, so you skip over it? So it would basically be Traara. Interesting. Okay. Traara. Gotcha. That makes sense. Cool. And the I with the little dash above it, that's just a regular I, because I know it's Klaksvík. Oh no? So have I been saying it wrong? Vuik. Okay, Klaksvík. Interesting. So basically the I with the dash is a UI. Klaksvík. I'm probably still saying it wrong. But oh, Klaksvík, okay. Interesting. We might be able to get a second goal here. We didn't end up having to switch to cautious, which is good. That looked like a handball. I don't know if I've ever seen a handball given off of a cross. They're countering here. They were able to find Ellingsgaard Peterson. What a name. And it's 1-1. So we are continuing our... I don't want to say we're having bad form, but we're certainly conceding a lot more than I would want. Klaksvík hasn't had a good game. Kasi hasn't had a good game. Mikkelsen hasn't had a good game. Latif hasn't had a good game. Too many players just aren't playing well. I do not want to go to Hungary after drawing or losing. I would love to get a win before we go. I'm gonna have to demand more. Oh my. This is not good enough. Where are they playing? They're playing at 5-3-2. Yeah, that was pretty poor from us. Good for him for finishing, but I don't really know what's going on with us this game. Mikkelsen able to get it here. Too many players are having a poor game. Somebody needs to step up. Gusaias is the only one who showed any type of... Oh, it's a save off the line. Gusaius was the only one who showed that he was up for the match, and then he ends up getting injured. Yeah, the counterattacks are killing me for sure. But at this point, now I feel like I have to risk it. I don't usually play with the holding mid because usually the two center backs... Oh, I didn't mean to... What did I just do? I don't know what I just did and how to get out of it. Okay, that was weird. I like exited the match somehow. What is happening? I'm not live now. So that was the Gusaius goal. Like you said, the counterattacks. But honestly, we should be doing better there. It's like our guys decide not... They're supposed to counter press. I don't know what this goal came from. Okay, we're back live. That was weird. I don't think I've ever accidentally gone to that screen. All right, 2-2. So the question is, like you said, the counterattacks are killing us. Do we... Like, you can see why. We don't have anybody holding in the midfield. But honestly, with the two center backs, we should be enough to deal with any of these teams. It just replayed the goal. All right, that was weird. I don't know what I've done to mess with my game. Yeah, I definitely would do that in real life. It's like in the game, they're both set on box to box, so sometimes they fill that role. I think you're right. I haven't had a problem with it yet. I do usually play with a deep lying playmaker on defend. I think you're right though for this situation, because they're obviously able to counter us pretty fast. I could also have gone with the inverted wingback. But yeah, with the deep lying playmaker, he should be able to screen the two forwards. It might be too late now. I feel like whenever we have Andreasen in, we're fine. Because Andreasen will just wreck people. How we don't score there is silly. Yeah, the only problem I have with putting the fullbacks to stay on attack is they always get caught out for me. So I usually like to put them on support. I probably should have there. So now we go. That's our second loss of the season. And now we go into the match in the Champions League. Struggling. All right, so I haven't really wanted to go defensive yet. But I think this might be the game coming up where I want to play a more defensive style. And honestly, it's not even that defensive. But I haven't been in a situation where I'm playing against a team where I don't think I can dominate them in possession. We're going to keep it in the mid block. We're going to drop the line a little bit. When they get to that mid block, we'll press them. I don't think I'm going to change anything else here. Yeah, Andreasen is really the key. Whenever he's in the team, we win. They have Bowden as the holding mid here. Honestly, I feel like Andreasen would be the better player for that. Alright, I probably shouldn't switch, but we are on the forward block, maybe one click back. You mean so to go to a low block? I'd rather leave it at a mid block, honestly. Somebody else is here. You might be right though. We'll see how it starts. If it's really one way to start, I think I'll drop to the low block and just accept the. I think I'll accept the fact that we're struggling, but I do want to apply a little bit of pressure because I'd rather win the ball in that middle area than so deep that we can't really counter off of it. You know, that's the only problem with the low block for me personally. Is once you accept your fate and go into the low block, it's really hard to actually create something out of it. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip to the end and see. So the winner between us and... Where are we? I don't even see us. There we are. We'll play Bate Borisov or HJK in the third qualifying round. Yeah, I hope it works too. We'll have to see. They really want Bowden to play as that defensive mid, but I just don't see... I don't see that going well. I don't go to these meetings, if I'm honest. I don't ever. We'll have to see if I can get a goal here. Ottesen's gonna come in. He'll probably be our only signing of the league campaign. We'll have to go ahead and add him to the list. He's actually... So I'll have to unregister someone else. But I probably should do that, you know? But who should I do that with? Is the question. Not Wilhelmsen. Well, Wilhelmsen's not registered anyway. I can't take him off either. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I have the keeper in. Yeah, the other keeper was I would have replaced him with the other keeper, but the other keeper was how have I lost the locker room? And how are things not going well? These players are silly, man. Yeah, it's so silly. Like, what in the world? What do you mean I'm doing badly? We've lost 3 matches all season, one of them being in the Champions League, one of them being... I mean, to be fair, it's probably my fault for Fugleforder. With Vester, they just scored 3 in a row. Like, they didn't show up ready to play. I'm not taking the blame for that. Honestly, I'm about to, like, if they try and get me out, I'm gonna sell all of them and just bring in players that are appreciative. All right. Whew. Alright, I'm nervous about this match, not gonna lie. Alright, they're playing at 4-3-3 as well. Did I switch us to a conservative? I did. Alright. If nothing happens in this match, I'll be happy. But it looks like something's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Offsides, but barely. I'm gonna change to extended. You might be right about the low block. But as of now, we're still in this. Maybe you're right. Maybe I go to a low block and then switch it back. We don't want to do that. I'm gonna say get stuck in. They're gonna have to tackle hard. Oh, it's a good ball over the top. Why is our line so high? Oh my gosh. Okay, Gusias able to win it there. Plays it back to him. This could be a decent shot. You want it off of him. Sakuraisen. Good step. I think the low block so far, we were able to create a counter out of it. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? No! So he intercepts the pass, but then that one-touch ball, he's out of position and they slip it through. That stinks. I'm gonna skip this song. I'm not feeling it. All right, we have the ball here. Are we gonna try and craft a chance? The other thing we can do is switch around the midfield. Maybe play with that 10 that we're used to. Yeah. What am I doing? I can just do this. And then I'm gonna leave it on cautious. But we're gonna try and play the way that we know how. So Erwin can't play. Erwin can't play that. That's okay. We'll just leave Gusias on the right. Last son of SD, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are down 1-0 in the Champions League qualifying round. Luckily, it's the first game. I don't know. I might have forgotten to go to... We're going to go back to a low block, like you said. If we're at 1-0, it's okay. And then we'll have to come out positive in the next match and just play our hearts out. If they get a second goal, though, part of me would just want to go all out. $30 minutes in. Let's get the stats up here. I can't believe I haven't looked at that yet. Yeah, we're just getting pummeled right now. Awesome. Yeah, welcome in, man. Yeah, this is the database. If you want to see it, I don't know if I actually linked it in on the Twitter yet, but the data, I made a video on YouTube with the database, so you'll get to actually take a little bit of a look on your own time if you want. I mean, I'll go through it as well, but just if you want to download it and stuff, all the links are there. It's been pretty fun so far. I say that as I'm about to get scored on. Alright, we're just gonna get scored on again if we don't change it. Tactically, this isn't the right setup. Yeah, this is the first season. Yeah, the team's pretty good. For sure, but I'm still disappointed tactically. I think we can do better. So, I am going to come out in this second half and just try and play. Because we're under too much pressure anyway. And even if I keep it the same, we're going to be 4-0 down. With the way things are going. The league is going really well, man. I think we actually just lost our second match of the season, which is unfortunate, but for whatever reason, the players really don't like me. But we're way top of the league, have the highest goal difference, have the most goals scored in league history. But the players are still like, you're not very good, man. We won our first qualifying match 8-1. Yeah, maybe I don't know what to do. The answer... We just have to hope that they force themselves to go cautious. With the higher liner, keeper might be able to sweep stuff up, but yeah, they're definitely higher rated than us, but I was still hoping for better than this. But I guess, like you said, this was the result in real life, so I shouldn't be too surprised. I would love to nick a goal away from home. We're looking better like this already. Oh my word. Oh, in real life it was the opposite. Okay. Well, that's a letdown. I wish you didn't tell me that. They probably didn't try and hide. They probably came out and played to start with. I feel like I should have just come out like what we've normally been doing. But I also think I think in real life, honestly, what we did in here was the right answer. But you just have to play a possession style in Football Manager and hope for the best. Alright, we're going to have to make some subs. Who's been awful? Nyang'adu's been terrible. I'm going to select Gusias back and put on Klaksvík. Actually, you know what? I might actually go 4-4-2 and just say, go get a goal. I would love to get a goal. They're tearing us apart here. Alright, can we counter here? We found one of the strikers. He loses out, though. I do like a 4-4-2 in real life. Maybe I might have to switch this back and have another midfielder because we were already getting torn to shreds. In fact, I think that's probably the right call. But which one of these guys can play that? That's probably too stupid of a decision. Nah. Frank's fast. Klaksvík. Klaksvík can play that position better, apparently. Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for coming to hang out. We'll see if I can progress. It's not looking likely as of now. At least we got a little bit of XG here. The second game's gonna have to go better. I mean, there's no way that we do worse. I just realized what time it is. And I haven't had lunch. So this might be my last game of the stream. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Though I have a feeling I will want to stream again soon just because of where we are. Please get us a goal here. He's found Fredericksburg. Come on, man. That's a penalty. We've gotten a penalty. Alright, we can make it 3-1. If we can make it 3-1. Oh my. You've got to be kidding me, man. That's probably going to be the difference. Watch us be able to score 2 in the home leg. Gosh, that was it. That was the chance. That is so frustrating. Alright. Well, we still have a chance. We've got 15 minutes. We just have to hope they don't score. If they score, the tie's over. It's a good ball out to Takmik. He finds Zacharias and Beke. Oh, I thought that was the chance for them. They're probably going to get another one, though. Don't worry. Fredericksburg's injured, and I don't think we have another sub. What do we do here? Going 2 strikers is not smart. We're just gonna have to play Frank down. Frank's fast though. Maybe we'll keep him up top, and Klaksvík is just gonna have to fill in that role. In fact, I'm gonna put Cassie here. Klaksvík. I know I'm playing you way out of position, but there's nothing else that we can do. Now that we're down, yeah. I'm gonna stay on positive. Why not? We have the ball right here. Yeah, that's why. Why is our line so high? I don't have it set to be high. I guess we were in possession, though, to be fair. God dang it. I should have gone very defensive. Alright, now we really... There's no reason to not. Four 0. 4-0. Very disappointed that we didn't convert that penalty. And we are gonna have to try and go all out. What did I say? You did yourselves proud. Why would I say that? Why was that the suggested one? It's so dumb. Okay. So we've lost Fredericksburg for how long? He's supposed to be leaving us, but it might not go through with him being injured. That's 3 games lost. 3 games lost in a row. After an 8-1 win against Mostar. That's atrocious. Well, we have to see if we can somehow make it up. Yeah, Fredericksburg, he's good. He wanted to leave, though, and he's 31, so I said fine. It's gonna suck trying to replace him, though. I am gonna have to go ahead and get off, though. It is 1:15, and I'm starving. So, thanks for checking in. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream again. I don't have a set schedule. I just kind of do it when I can. Thanks for following. Let's see if I can figure out how to raid someone. Let's see who's live. I just like the practice. Though now I'm not even on Twitch. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Let's go see Matt for a sec. Alright, raid. Or is it /raid? There we go. Let's see. This is hard. Okay, all his, Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, if you don't know Mad, he is awesome. He's working on a database. So we're gonna go join him. Alright.